Well, a former U-32 high school student was arrested in Minnesota last week under the suspicion that he was going to cause harm to others on his college campus. ABC 22's Josh Morrill has been following the story and tells us everything we need to know about the situation.
Over 1,300 miles from his Vermont home, a 20-year-old former U-32 track and field star was charged last week in Minnesota's Rice County District Court under conspiracy to commit assault, conspiracy to commit threats of violence, and terroristic threats. Montpelier native Waylon Kurtz was attending St. Olaf College in Minnesota just last week, and according to the criminal complaint filed against him, he had a hand-drawn map of the campus rec facility with arrows showing a detailed plan to steal ammunition from Walmart. It also said he had a series of other weapons and ammunition in his dorm room, and even had a notebook page titled Things to Be Good At, which included information about fatally shooting someone. Kurtz has since denied that he had such a plan, and many state legislators got word of his situation on Tuesday, including State Representative Connor Casey, the executive director of Gun Sense Vermont.
It's a cultural problem we have, and it's a very sick culture we have.
Both longtime Senator Dick Sears and Casey say gun violence in the state has risen significantly in highly populated areas, but they touted the action legislators have taken in the State House this year to combat situations like Kurtz's urgently by passing bills implementing safe storage requirements, a gun purchase waiting period, and one that aims at cutting down on straw purchases.
We've seen a huge uptick in firearm use and 2 murders. So, it's hitting every part of Vermont.
We need to take action. We need to do it now, and it needs to be comprehensive. It can't be a piecemeal approach. Because no one thing is going to put a real dent in the gun violence we're seeing.
And the General Assembly is also considering strengthening the security procedures in Vermont schools, like U-32, whose students and faculty are still processing the news.
We want to make sure that our kids aren't seen as threats, but we also want to try finding that balance as to how do we keep kids safe.
Reporting in Montpelier, Josh Morrill, ABC 22 News.
And Kurtz was suspended and removed from campus at St. Olaf College in Minnesota last week. He is set to appear in Rice County Court on April 21st.